Hi students, welcome back to our English class. Hope you all score good marks for your exams. We are discussing the third lesson, a TED speech, The Danger of a Single Story by Chimamanda Ngozi Adichie from the third unit, Law of Values. In it, she explains the concept of what she calls a single story. She begins by telling us a story about what she would read and write about as a child, how she saved from having a single belief or story of what books are after reading African literature. Then she told us about a houseboy named Fide. She had thought that poor people like him could hardly do anything, but she was surprised while seeing the beautifully patterned basket made from dyed raffia by Fide's brother. She was wondered that a poor boy could make such a beautiful thing. She only knew about them was their poverty. That was the single story she explained then. Next one, when she was 19, she went to America to continue her university studies. Her American roommate had a single story about Africa. She did not believe that Adichie could have lived a life very similar to that of an American citizen. She was shocked to hear the excellent English of Adichie. She had not known the fact that English was the official language of Nigeria. The roommate had a single idea about Africa in which all Africans are members of a tribal community having no education and modern culture, simply leading a life of many rituals accompanied by tribal music and folk dances. The roommate had a patronizing mentality towards Adichie. In her single story, Africans were never similar to her and in human relations never equal to her. While in the US, Adichie for the first time began to realize her own identity as an African. She also realized that even if she were in place of the roommate, she too would think of Africa in the same way as her roommate thought of it. To people like Adichie's roommate, Africa was a place of beautiful landscapes, animals, and incomprehensible people. The Africans, they thought, were unable to think for themselves and they are waiting to be saved by some white foreigner. They saw Africa in the same way as Adichie saw Fide's family when she was young. Okay, students, let's see the rest part of the lesson. I began to realize that my American roommate must have throughout her life seen and heard different versions of the single story. A professor once told me that my novel was not authentically African. I did not know what African authenticity was. The professor told me that my characters were too much like him, an educated and middle class man. The characters drove cars, they were not starving, therefore, they were not authentically African. Hadichi told that her American roommate must have heard different versions of a single story about Africa. A professor once told Adichie that her novel was not authentically African. Adichie did not know what African authenticity was. The word authentically means genuinely or truly. He told Adichie that her characters were too much like him, educated and middle class. Her characters drove cars, they were not starving, therefore, he thought they were not authentically African. Next paragraph. When I learned some years ago that writers were expected to have had really unhappy childhoods to be successful, I began to think about how I could invent horrible things my parents had done to me. But the truth is that I had a very happy childhood full of laughter and love in a very close knit family. She learned that writers were to have unhappy childhoods to be successful. If that is true, she had to invent horrible things from her parents had done to her. But the truth is, she had a happy childhood full of love and laughter. Her family was a close knit one. She is also a successful writer but she had no such unhappy childhood, and her family was very close knit, and she had a happy childhood with full of love and laughter. Next paragraph. But I also had grandfathers who died in refugee camps. My cousin Polly died because he could not get adequate health care. One of my closest friends, Okaloma, died in a plane crash because of fire trucks did not have water. I grew up under repressive military governments that devalued education, so that sometimes my parents were not paid their salaries. Though Adichie had a happy childhood, she also had some painful life experience. Her grandfathers died in refugee camps. Her cousin Polly died due to lack of enough medical practice. Her closest friend Okaloma died in a plane crash as the fire truck had no water. Then she told us about how the repressive military government, repressive means controlling people by force. So Africa had such a military government controlled everything by force that did not give priority to education, devalued education. Devalued means give lower value to. So that sometimes her parents were not paid the salaries. Next paragraph. All of these stories make me who I am. But to insist on only these negative stories is to flatten my experience and to overlook the many other stories that formed me. The single story creates stereotypes. The problem with stereotypes is not that they are untrue, but that they are incomplete. They make one story become the only story. Adichie told us that all of these stories make her who she is. Giving importance only to the negative things is not good. The single story creates stereotypes. Stereotypes means a fixed idea people have about something. Stereotypes may be true, but they are incomplete. They make one story become the only story. That is, Adichie explains that individuals see only one view of things and they believe it until they are shown differently. Single story gives people a wrong picture of things. So students, read the textbook properly. If you have any doubts, ask me through the group. Thank you.